Looks like Jeff is still not back, but let me go ahead and roll on this table here. I got a little macro for it. Treasure. High is good. Definitely looking for top percentiles.
Hey, 93 on gems.
So, find no coins. Definitely find gems.
God, it's a lot better than that last roll we had.
Nothing. So, okay. So, 1d4.
Hey.
We find a rock.
We find 4 of them.
I got a rock.
Sparkle rocks.
Put them in your sling and use me as target practice.
Jeff, what are you typing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out my mute key.
Oh, I
forgot it. Somewhere over there. Oh, it's delete. Why did I put it as delete?
So Ironjaw, the leader of this little band of cultists, the goblin, who got killed before he could use his precious healing potions, was carrying 4 amethysts on him, set into a very crude necklace. They're crudely cut. Looks like they were mined and then very rough cut and set into this this bone charm necklace. But still, sizable amethysts.
That's 1 apiece.
Still a lot of money.
Money.
So that gives you a total of 64 XP divided amongst you.
64 divided by 5. 4.
4.
Should be 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 16 plus 20 is 34. No, that's not
No,
right. 36.
I really hope you're not the treasurer.
I sort of am. I'm half. Me and Grassland have been trading off.
Yeah.
How come every time you're the treasurer, my coin purse feels a bit light?
Because mine gets heavier. Balances out, you see. The brothers, it's fine.
I don't think this works the way you think it works.
Oh, sorry for the noise. I need to oil this mic arm.
Yeah, mine does that shit too.
Which, quite frankly, if you do that a lot, it just starts to sound like a harpsichord. Okay. But other than that, of course, you found 2 healing potions. You used 1 to revive. Sorry, I'm having to remember everyone's name again. Armocht.
What was I supposed to be doing? 2d5, you said? That doesn't sound right.
I think you're already healed up according to 1 healing potion, unless you guys want to give him a second.
Maybe we should go back to town. Oh, wait, no, we're at the ranch.
Well, you followed the cultists from the ranch, or followed one of the cultists.
But then we went back and we talked to the farmer guy. Who was tied up behind the rocks.
Oh yes, that's right. You met.
And then
That
he gave us
guy.
gold, which means we get EXP for that, right?
I don't recall how much gold that was. That was actually it should be on this little thing I'm looking at here. Yeah, Dove install would give you. I think he gave you 65.
But we gave back 25.
Okay. Yeah, so for each GP is 1 XP. So if you do have just 40 from him, then it would be 40 more XP.
Divided by 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another 10 XP.
What's the experience to level 2? Oh, right, it's per class.
Different per class. Mine's 2,251.
We're getting there.
2,061. I'm almost to 100.
It's slow going at first, but as you get into bigger and bigger scenarios and find more and more treasure, you'll start to level up a little faster. This is only just the beginning, so don't be too discouraged.
We've also rolled pretty crappily.
Yeah, as far as
From
treasure,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
I was a bit distracted. Did we level up?
No.
Did you get your extra 10 XP, though?
No, I did not.
Yeah, go ahead and grab that from the reward.
Up to 46.
It should be a bit higher because you guys have like 200 gold at this point.
I only have 46 experience.
Same.
46.
Okay.
I think some of the EXP went towards the hirelings.
That
Oh,
was
that's
one
true.
time, though.
And they got, I think, maybe some from the pay. Let me double check here and see how much you got for that. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it here. Something I want to note is that, obviously I've been pulling some of these maps from, this is clearly an adventure. There are some like pre-made adventures scattered around the world. But you don't have to follow those through if you don't want to. You can always find something you like and go toward it, or just head out in the wild and say you're just looking for random adventure. Random adventure will come your way.
Doom of Horrors.
No!
But from following this thread so far that it's hypothesized that the kobolds were drawn to this area by some sort of cult. And you followed the cultists to a spot where they were unearthing artifacts. And there's a very large dragon skeleton under the earth there. And apparently another artifact that was taken out and sent off to the leader of this cult. It has the name Calorel. As well as this seems to be connected to the dreams you've been having about a ruined tower, a ghostly tower.
I think we also said that we think the necromancer might be connected to this.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And so you guys, limp your way back to town and find Flinwin, who is busy doing who knows what.
Drinking, presumably.
Some other ideas put forward last time, but where you might be. frequenting the local. One of my favorite euphemisms for this is House of Lady Favors.
Wow.
Party house.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, he likes them big. In the tall sense, not never mind.
And so we'll keep track of your current health here. Let me write this down real quick. Ignore noises in the background.
Lear just goes and falls asleep in the nearest bed she can find. Or a bench. Or something that she'll sleep in.
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, you guys did have a room, didn't you? You had a room at one of the inns, or were you staying with the blacksmith?
Didn't we have a house we kind of rented out?
Oh yes, that's right. You rented some of the sort of the upstairs of the less wealthy houses. And of course, your hirelings are kind of surprised to see you come back limping and bloody. Surprised because not only are you guys very hardy, but also you went without us? What's going on?
I promised you a week's vacation. This was within that week. I'm a man to my word.
Before or after we tried fighting a cult and then Lear promptly falls asleep on the nearest bed?
Yeah.
This face fucking down.
Yeah, but you guys can rest. Resting will give you about 1 hit point a day. But if you need to heal more than that, which I know the brothers definitely need to, then you'll either have to use that other potion or head to the temple and see if you can purchase some healing.
Is napping I just take a fucking nap?
Sure. Yeah, no short rests or long rests in the old school. Just healing 1 hit point a day. So how do you guys want to handle this?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to find out how much it would cost to get fully healed.
So,
I mean, is there any sense of urgency though?
Just got to remember, it basically just comes down to whether or not it's cost efficient for us to just wait the days out or heal up.
Yeah.
Because for every day longer that we're in town, we have to pay for not only ourselves, but for hirelings to stay.
Who's got hirelings? Seems like that's a you problem, not a me problem.
So Sister Lenora at the Temple of Arathis will, Temple of Avandra, tells you that it's about 10 gold to cast a spell of curing for just wounds. That obviously it'd be more if you had a disease or some sort of poison to cure, but just healing from wounds would be 10 gold, and that'll get you a D8 worth of healing.
How much do we have?
Actually have enough.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Heal?
I'd say heal.
I'd say heal as well.
Yeah, you guys lost HP, so go ahead. Lear's is having a great time in Dreamland right now.
Okay, so 1 free. What's your hit points at?
5. I think I have 8
5.
points left.
Yeah, and then I'm at 2 out of 10. So yeah, that'd be perfect. So 1 each would be what, 20 gold?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will subtract the 20 gold from the treasury.
Okay, and each of you can roll a D8, and that's how much you'll heal.
This hurts.
You know that's what we rolled last time you gave someone a healing potion. Maybe someone should be administering those to you.
Switch out virtual dice.
Can we wait 6 days?
I mean, the nightmares are not getting any worse, though.
They're not getting any worse, but they're not getting any better.
It's the longer we wait, the longer they're gonna have time to do whatever.
Do we actually have a lead on where we go next?
You know that that you've been dreaming of this tower, which might be a physical location you can search out. You know the name Calorel as the person seemingly behind this cult and seemingly behind the nightmares. It's hard to say. They definitely seem related. And you know that Irontooth had a message saying that Calorel had a spy in the city.
Sounds like we need to sniff out a spy.
Probably if they have a spy, it should be probably somewhere like where there's power.
Double checking something. So how do you want to go about it? For example, are you asking someone in particular, or are you spending the 6 days there and then trying to simply scout it out, watch the people? What's the plan of attack? Anybody?
I'm thinking.
Okay. Make sure I wasn't muted there. It's going to cost you, about a silver a night for these lodgings.
Okay. And we're staying, what, a week? Is that a silver per night per person?
I'd say it's a silver per 2 people.
Okay,
You can
so
fit about
4
2
silver.
people in each one of these. So yeah.
Basically 4 silver a night.
Yeah, since they're basically renting out the upper floor of some of these tenement houses.
I mean, I can go to the, what's it called? Where's the library at? All Scholars?
Okay.
Maybe do some research on this Calorel person. If they show up in any books.
So the Hall of Scholars they definitely are a repository of information. It's a small monastery run by monks dedicated to Arathis, the goddess of knowledge and civilization. And they'll let you in to peruse their books for free, but they definitely encourage donations.
Shit.
But they'll certainly let you come and go freely as you want. It's most of this, as you can see, it's 17 on the map down here. Like, most of the building is dedicated to housing, and the central tower in the middle is a massive library.
Question is, do any of the books in there have something about Calorel?
Give me an intelligence check. There's not exactly a card catalog, but you can, flip through the first couple of pages and get an idea of what it's going to be, like what material it covers. There's no direct mention. You find a book about the ancient empire of Narath that once controlled this region, like 1,000 years ago or 300 years ago, and how they built, I think, 4 watchtowers along the border to deal with the barbarians coming from the northern forests. And so it gives you the sort of names and locations of these 4 watchtowers. And the nearest one to you is... There is one near the city. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble finding the name of this thing. Well, I'll make one up. It's called the Shadow Spire. And the nearest one out from that is the... is I think the Dawn Guard. So there's 2 nearby, one near the city and one halfway between this city and Fallcrest.
Well, I guess Lear's gonna continue your research while the other 3 do whatever the hell they want to do.
Okay. Yeah, what are you... let's go down the list here. Hey, so what are you doing in this week while everyone else is recuperating?
I'd be looking for adventure. I mean, limited adventure, but adventure.
Okay.
Like adventure of running into the basement with strangers adventure?
Sorry.
Hey kid, you want some adventure?
Yeah.
So how would this brash halfling find adventure or go looking for?
I presume that it would start with some over-embellished story at a tavern, followed by someone challenging his capacity to achieve said results, followed by him backing it up in some capacity. In a general sense.
Every woman's an adventure in a brothel, especially when you're short.
I presume he would be
that,
challenged
a good
to
point.
something. I don't know what it is, but
So look, the main inn in town is Rafton's Inn, and there are a few regulars and like town personalities that just stop by there. Who are you telling this tale to?
anyone who will listen, really. But
Do you pick out the drunks, the fancy folk?
probably the fancy folk. They don't know shit about heroism.
Okay. So there are 2 kind of fancy folk that come in over the course of the week. One is a sort of muscular but not overly tall human with these thick, sideburns, these thick ham hocks. And when they come in, everyone sort of like doffs their cap or otherwise gives him a nod and acknowledge. Some a short little bow. And he's given his own table. It's kind of crowded that day, so they actually clear people out to give him his own table.
I grab my beer, and I walk over, and I hop up on the bench, and I sit down at his table.
So how can I help you?
That's a good question. How can I help you?
Because, well, we do have some, I guess you could call them open bounties here in the town. I don't believe we've met. You're...
Flinwin's the name.
I'm sorry?
Flinwin's the name.
Flinwin, my name is Pedrag.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Pedrag.
Technically, it's Lord Pedrag, but Mr. Svan. You came in with a group of adventurers that cleared out the kobolds, is that right?
Oh, those guys? Yeah.
I've already paid you a fair sum for that, or paid your party. But there is always more work to do. We do have this problem I'm sure you've encountered. The nightmares.
Now that you mention it.
And sort of as he says the nightmares, everyone kind of gets quiet for a minute. And then they start to murmur amongst themselves. It's been
So what about them?
It's been driving our normal merchants and dare I say it, tourists. Or those who can afford to travel for leisure, away from the town. We still don't know what's the cause of this curse, but it appears to be affecting everyone within the walls.
I'm gonna have to go for a little bit. Go pick up my roommate.
Yeah.
Well, that's strange. You have any idea what's causing it?
No, even our wizard who has taken up, we have a wizard taking up residence here, and he cannot determine exactly the cause. It's coming from outside the city, some insidious blight. But we can't quite determine the center of it.
Has he talked to Lyra? She's pretty smart.
Says that I don't know, but I've promised 250 gold to anyone who can stop these nightmares.
No problem. He hops down and then hops back up because he forgot his drink, grabs his drink, and then hops back down and heads off to try and find Lyra. Lyra?
Lyra.
Ah.
She's probably with the fucking Nerd Central.
Leroy.
It's funny,
See,
that's
that's-
Flinwin's exact comments when he walks into the room.
You get actual Leroy.
Jenkins. You were like the opposite of Leroy Jenkins. You held back the entire time.
I held back and convinced people I'm their god of their cult or something. So eventually you do find Lyra and she's like surrounded by stacks of books and she sort of wearily looks up at the poor guy. Yeah.
Hey, have you talked to the wizard guy?
Which one?
I don't know, the one who's in charge.
We went to that magical place and he was like, nope, no magic here. But I did find some tower locations, and then she hands him the slip she's been writing on.
Towers for what?
So you know those two towers we've been seeing in our dreams?
Yeah.
Bay Tower? It turns out this place has some sort of ancient city town. I don't know the details. It's in one of these books. Anyway, so maybe they might be connected to the dreams. Maybe not. Worth checking out.
Yeah, I think so. I'll beat them
Oh,
all
and,
up myself. Don't worry.
Alright, and they might ask for money, so watch out.
Will do.
And then she goes back to her books. Her endless hell stack of books.
Well, off to the towers I go.
Wait, no, look, come with you, you're gonna die there! And
He's
she
still
just pretty much immediately collects everything she owns and just rushes after him.
Flynn whistles a little marching tune as he walks off.
Just see, like, fucking papers going everywhere. One of her arrows from her bow falls out of her quiver.
The monks quietly move in to start picking up the papers and neatly stacking them. I assume you're still at the library. So you guys want to head out on the road and see if you can find one of the keeps mentioned?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Should we take one of those hirelings with us, or...?
Yeah, somebody should absorb the damage.
And around this time, probably was it third or fourth? Third. Hireling is back on his feet. So you got 3 available to you.
Hey, Sponge, how you feel about an adventure?
His name is Sponge?
No,
This-
that's his role.
Is that me? Or is that Dylan? We're both pretty good sponges. I'm hurt, man.
You're just being a baby. We're gonna go check out these towers. You wanna go?
Sure.
And so the hirelings, you've got Laren there, you've got Dulaine and Kerwin. And they're all dwarves.
This is literally a Snow White situation for Liara, isn't it?
Wolf Squad.
Just one short.
Yeah.
And technically one is a halfling. But so the one you're looking for is probably a mile or two outside the city through what looks like it was once a path, but has grown up. It's like you follow the old descriptions and the maps of the area you have, and it tells you to go up this road, but there really is no road here anymore. It's completely overgrown. Like you can see traces of where wagon wheels wore it down, but even that you have to lift up some bushes out of the way to see. It's tough going, but it's a short distance, relatively. Before you break through all this into a clearing where you can see the description is Great piles of shattered stone blocks and scorched timbers dominate the clearing, sprawling out from its center to the edge of the woods. No plants grow among the ruins or within the clearing. The ground is bare dirt. And although the forest has begun to reclaim the path leading here, it has not intruded into the ruins of the keep. Yet clearly someone has tampered with the ruins. In the center of the debris, stone blocks and timbers have been gathered into a pile. Someone has cleared a path through the rubble and pulled aside the wreckage to reveal a stone staircase.
Well, it looks like we're not the first people to find this.
Nope.
And it looks...
I'm assuming it's dark down those stairs.
It descends down into darkness.
I take out my lantern and turn it on.
You see... I may have to go to a different screen for this to show up properly. Yeah. Can you see that?
I see a castle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the ruins of the keep. It's quite sizable. It looks like there was once, sort of a fortress and a tower, or technically that would be the keep. If you want to get technical on your castle terminology, this is more like a fort than a keep, but still. You can also kind of see a few figures kind of moving around on the edges of the keep, but it's hard to make out from here who they are or what they are.
But they're humanoid, right?
Yeah, they're walking upright and have a humanoid silhouette.
I want to sneak up on him and get a closer look.
Okay, give me a dex roll. And is it prime?
Yeah.
Ooh, unfortunately, it's so overgrown that getting through all this, you stumble into just a nest of nettles and just start involuntarily getting your way through. And a high-pitched halfling ouch is, it carries out here, especially with this clearing.
Quite shrill.
Echoing amongst the stones. So, by the time you make it closer, you can't see any figures. Like, you see no one around now.
So I'm going to start to move silently.
Nice job, genius.
Well,
What was that, move silently?
Yeah.
Graceland? Is that a spell, or are you using your skill ability?
My skill ability, because it's
Okay.
an elf thing.
Okay.
It's the thing that elves do, because they are elves.
Mm-hmm. I'll just remind myself of what that does real quick. Ah, I see. Okay. Go ahead and give me a dexterity roll.
This is not a prime.
Yeah, unfortunately, again, as you're making your way through, this whole area is so overgrown, you can't help but step on dead twigs and trip over roots and just come barreling through like a boar, essentially. There's no place to lightly step. Everything is so covered.
so I don't want to go backwards and retcon anything, But just for clarification, was that a move silently check that I made, or I do have a +2 to that? I will
It's
have to
still
remember to apply next time.
yeah. It still wouldn't have succeeded.
Okay.
Yeah, you needed a 12 for that.
Ah.
Yeah.
You know, I have this here flask of oil, and I have this here lantern that has fire in it. Guys, want to start a fire?
From what you can see, the timbers that are left look like they have been scorched. Like you can, as you get closer, you can see that the timber supports and remnants of floors all seem to have either been blackened or turned into charcoal at this point. So this place has already been burned down once.
Or we can just keep on sneaking. It's up to y'all.
I'm gonna pretend to sneak behind her. Tiptoes and everything.
As many of the Moocher plays. I mean, you guys have basically come from this viewpoint of the keep, kind of up high on a hill down to like here. Like you're in spitting distance of the walls at this point. Or more appropriately, I suppose, here. And you can't quite see in around the sides as the walls are mostly intact. You would have to get much closer to see if there's any movement or activity inside. And the stairs that I described earlier are in the middle of the tower. You can see that a path has been cleared going to the tower, or mostly cleared.
Maybe get closer then?
I'd say give me one more dexterity check for everybody who is trying to get closer. If you're sneaking. If you choose not to sneak, then then don't worry about it.
Let me find my dex check.
Yeah.
That's prime for me.
And is that prime for you, Ord? It should be marked whether it's prime or not right next to it, to the left of the word dexterity. Jeff?
Hmm?
I said, was that prime for you, dexterity?
No.
Okay.
No.
So unfortunately, you two, Flinwin and Lyra, or Lyra, have managed to sneak in quietly, moving over some of the rubble without disturbing it. But behind you is this dwarven barbarian who is just like, if there's a rock in the way, he's kicking it over.
I'd like to mention that I'm doing the tiptoes, but I'm just not doing it very well.
Yeah, you're bull in a china shop. You're like, piles of rocks are falling down when you step through. And you've knocked over a couple of these timbers. You made a horrible noise. But as you get closer, you can see that that it appears there there are some tents set up around. You don't see any fires lit or anything, but you do hear noise coming from kind of up from that staircase and echoing around the ruins of this tower wall. Can't quite make it out, but it sounds like voices.
So I got +2 listening. What do I have to roll for that?
Wisdom.
Alright, so I have to add a wisdom bonus to this.
Mm-hmm. Or just give me a wisdom roll and we'll add +2 on the end. And is that prime for you?
No.
Yeah, it's definitely voices, but they're speaking a language you can't understand, and it's hard to make out specific words. You know, it's quickly talking in a language you don't know, but other than that, you can't make out any specifics.
I mean, we just start rifling through their tents.
Okay. There are mostly bedrolls with some sacks of poorly dried meat. Like, it's hard to say what it is, but it was not left long enough to cure. It looks like it's maybe starting to go off. So whoever it is, maybe not the best planners or the best preparers here. There's a lot of equipment for digging through stone, axes and stuff that are set aside now, but looks like they were used to break down the timbers and to move the stone.
Well, I'm weak as shit, so I can't really do much.
Me too.
It all falls on the barbarian.
Well, it's just a matter of whether you want to head down those stairs.
I don't think I've noticed my loudness.
No, probably not.
I'm going to continue.
I mean, we can all
Following them.
see in the dark anyway, so...
As you pass the threshold, excuse me, you get this chill run up your spine, and you can see the stairway leads down into a chamber. And
I turn on my lantern again.
Okay. And you can definitely hear voices now. And it looks like there's some light flickering. Looks like there's some sort of fire down there.
Wait. Didn't we have the robes that we took from the cultists?
You didn't specifically say, but I mean, it's not out of the realm possibility that you would have. I mean, you certainly could have taken them from them.
Fuck.
By which I mean, you can kind of backtrack to say, oh yeah, we did. We took them from them. It's not outside the realm of possibility that you have them.
We also have the amulets.
You guys want to fucking dress up?
Mm-hmm. Cloaks on, amulets worn.
I put the hood... Yor puts the hood on, over her head.
All right, and you descend into the chamber?
I mean, where else do we go?
Move you over to this map. There should be a small little staircase revealed. Let me know when you can see that.
I see it.
The stairwell.
That's the stairs.
All right. So you descend down, and you see it opens up into a chamber with a large fire pit in the middle, and or I'm sorry, no, with 4 large braziers, and a group of goblins gathered around, kind of warming their hands against the chill of this place down here. And as you enter, you can kind of see that it goes off in 3 different directions. And when you reach the bottom of the stairs, all the goblins turn, and 2 of them with spears come up and like jab the points at you, and one of them says in sort of this broken common, "Who are you?"
Aye, boss.
Do you say that?
No. At least you're talking to the talky people.
Me no talk so good.
I don't think we had anyone who's super good at charisma checks besides
I have a charisma of 4.
10. Well, 11
4.
plus 2.
My modifier is -2.
Might as well have the plague. And Flinwin, what's your charisma?
One sec. I'm
It's
digging
not,
my character sheet out.
mm,
Bleh.
it's not great.
That's not fantastic.
Yeah.
It could be worse,
Larry-
though.
Lyra, you might be the spokesman.
Welp.
Resident
guess-
thinker and talker. Wow.
Hope she never dies because you guys be in total trouble. Trying to think of a fake name for her. My name is... You know, I almost want to call it Piccolo, but fucking Dragon Ball has ruined me as a person. Fuck it. Her fake name's Piccolo. She's like, my name's Piccolo, and these 2 are with me. We're new to the cult.
Give me a charisma roll on that one.
Dibs on Dende.
They, the 2 goblins look at each other, look back at 2 more that are in the back with the bows drawn, and one of them shakes their head, and the 2 rear back and roll initiative. They did not buy your story.
Where's my face?
Just go ahead and roll, and I'll add it. I need to add poop. I need to add ASO on here.
You wanted to send this result to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll add it manually. Wait, did you just roll a 7? For your initiative?
Me, yes.
Okay. That's the exact same initiative you had before. And there's a 9, and... Hey, so did you roll?
I can't click on my duder. Can't see my
No,
duder.
just go ahead and roll, and I'll add it manually.
Forgive me, I'm not seeing it on the character sheet.
I just have mine as a hot bar.
Yeah, it's just 1d10. Yeah.
Well,
All right, so Grassland, you're up. They definitely looked at each other. They gave them they shook their head and have drawn back their spears like they're ready to attack.
So is someone standing in front of me?
2 of them are right in front of you.
I stabbed at one's fucking in front of me with my dirk.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Happy stab. Ah, shit.
talkie, no work.
Shit.
Time to start stabbing everyone.
Do I need to do my dexterity first?
That's a
You need to roll your attack first, which would be a strength attack.
Nope.
That is it just hits, just slides past this crude leather armor and jabs into the side of his neck. And it's and just like cuts open his carotid and begins spraying blood all over his fellow goblin.
It's like, Leo's kind of standing peacefully, and there's also like this one quick motion, just fucking shank.
Jeez.
Leo's body count continues to grow, and that's kind of worrying to me.
All right, 1 down. And Ord.
Muted. In typical me fashion, I'm going to miss.
Welcome back.
Oh god, please help us write in the Caliban counter.
Wait, what?
I don't think that hits.
No, unfortunately, that just swings wide.
We
They're
kind
able
of
to
picked a
dodge
fight with some goblins.
Huh.
On the plus side, Lear has pretty much shanked a dude already.
Can me and Ioran come stumbling down the stairs and ask to be caught up quickly?
Sure. I mean, you guys probably left a note.
That kid is what you always leave a note.
If you can't, I mean, if you don't want to, that's fine.
No, that's perfectly fair. They were leaving you to recuperate, but definitely I can see that they might have left a note. I mean, there was a whole bunch of note-taking done in the library.
It's like that one shot from Always Sunny where what's-his-face was trying to make a chart. Hey, let me find the GIF.
Hi.
Yeah.
It's GIF. It's a hard G, just like in the word graphics.
You know what it says? Jiffy Lube.
That's a lewd.
We're not going to solve the GIF divide tonight. Although I do come down on the side of GIF, personally.
Same.
GIF.
Outnumbered.
You're wrecked. Voted off the party.
We're going to go through this round of initiative, and then Armok, you can roll in after that.
Okay, all I see is... I don't see much.
None of us do.
All I see is
Yeah.
this.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a theater of the mind at the moment as we move into this to this potentially complex area.
Well, it's like I don't see any players or anything.
No, it's just in that room at the moment.
Okay.
Like this is an overview sort of thing and not down and gritty just yet. I'll put a little marker so we can remember where we are later.
It's a
right
big
now it's
marker.
obvious.
Okay, there we go.
So you come down the stairs and, well, I'll describe it on your... come down the stairs and you can see that there are 3 goblins, 2 with bows, 2 with spears, one of which is dead with its throat to cut. There is 4 braziers, a carpet in the middle, and you notice as you come down a squeaking. Squeak.
Is there a particular... Is this me you're talking to?
Yes.
Okay, is there a particular direction the squeaking's coming from?
It seems to be kind of coming from all around.
Is this big enough that me and my warg would be able to both be in here?
Yeah, so each of those tiles would be about 5 feet.
I see it now.
Yeah. And so it's quite a decent sized chamber.
Alrighty.
But now the goblins are going to go here. So the 2 in the back are going to open fire. This one at Lyra.
So Lyra might be going down.
It wasn't a natural, though, so at least there's that.
Yeah, she's down.
Ooh,
Jeez.
I got lucky with that one.
Oh, she has 4 HP.
Ooh, so you're at -4?
Yeah.
Yeah, we go into negatives on this one. Luckily, you do have that healing potion. The other is going to open fire at Ord. And does that beat your AC? Jiff?
No, I don't think. My AC is 13.
And someone's at the door. Give me a second.
Forgot to mute there.
At least I go down stabbing a dude.
It's true.
That was just a lucky shot. Okay, so
Okay, sorry.
that fails to hit. In that case, the one with the spear is also going to stab at Ort, because right now it's only targets he sees.
Oh. That does hit.
Okay. And with the spear,
Oh.
just 1 point of damage.
I only have 7 right now. 6
He's
now.
trying to pick your teeth.
Okay, if I get hit again, I could conceivably die. Okay, guys?
I would say it's been the later part of the week, so you've got 5 days, 5 extra HP.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
Oh,
both of you do. Both of the twins.
11.
Aha, I have overhealed. No, I'm just kidding.
And you see now that the squeaking is coming from this horde of rats that just seem to be pouring out of the walls, and you can see the goblin with the spear take out a little whistle and play a little tune,
He's the Pied Piper.
and the rats all kind of come together and turn and swarm over Ord.
Ah!
Oh,
Having flashbacks to a different system.
Oh.
They're
You
biting
know-
you right on the tip.
You guys, neighbors think about retreating.
Oh. Rats just fucked you up.
so this is their base damage.
Okay.
That's not over half your HP, is it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, -3. Ah!
Yeah.
What's that?
That's the bonus damage.
Yeah,
Otherwise
otherwise
your arm
plus
would have been
2d6.
severed.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 plus 4. I'm dead. No. 7 plus 4 is
11.
I'm at
Yeah.
0 right now.
Like I
Guys,
said,
you just saw your brother get swarmed, and then they left, and I'm
I-
just on the floor unconscious.
I legitimately can't see. So is there no there's no miniatures or anything in here?
no.
No, not for this. We're just doing
Okay.
this. Yeah, theater of the
All right.
mind style.
Like I
All
said,
right.
maybe we should retreat from this.
Yeah.
You got to be conscious to retreat.
All right, fun one. You're up.
Well, shit. I'm gonna try and move silently to get around behind one of these guys to make a back attack.
Mhm.
So Dex. That's an 11, and
I'm gonna
it's prime.
say. I'm gonna say versus their wisdom. Yeah, unfortunately they see you, but you can still. I think back attack as long as you're in the rear flank. Is that correct? That you don't actually have to be sneaking.
According to this, I have to hide or move silently. Make a successful hide
Oh,
or
okay.
move silent check.
Okay. Alrighty. So that's going to be your turn. Well, that was your movement. Do you want to attack just normally?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and fuck this guy up anyway. Well,
What about the mice that are eating me right now?
Ooh, 2.
it wasn't a
yeah.
1.
Okay, now Armok, if you want to roll initiative.
I'm just down to see his brother getting eaten.
Yeah, right. I gotta find the damn thing again. Oh, there's a
yeah.
hotkey right here.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Nice.
That's fitting timing.
All right, so new turn. Grasslime, you are down.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Are we
Lyra
both
is
down?
Ord is down.
This went well, guys. Awesomely well.
You know, just for the record, I was totally joking about the idea of going into basements with people when I left.
The goblins see this new threat, a dwarf riding in on a warg down the stairs, and
No, I'm on foot. Warg's next to me.
oh, okay. Still, a warg and dwarf coming down the stairs, and will turn and
Oh yeah, by all means.
launch one attack at the warg and one attack at you. First one on the warg.
I have to check that. Let me see.
Looks like the second one misses. I can double check.
Oh no, it is. AC is a 14.
Okay. Yeah, so both arrows just go clattering against the stone behind you. It looks like they were just so caught off guard by this that they just unleashed their arrows too quickly. And then the goblin with the spear that you tried to backstab will turn and attack Flinwin.
It's your turn to go down.
No, man. My AC's a 15.
All right.
Why is
because he's just so small. Just so small that it goes jabbing at it, and you can easily get out of the way. And it's your turn.
Who's the sponge,
Who's
really?
You said it's your turn. Who's your?
I'm sorry, it should appear on the turn order. It's ASO.
We only see one guy.
I only see the goblin.
Yeah.
Really? That's
Really,
weird.
really?
Guy for 6.
That's weird. Okay. ASO, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna try and move silently again.
I feel like we're like playing an MMO and we just happen to stumble into a high level area at level
Yeah.
You
Like
really
when you're-
Leroy Jenkins stuff.
It's like when you're playing Fallout and you accidentally try to take the shortcut to New Vegas.
I did a
Hey,
thing.
there you go.
Yeah, that's a hit. Oh, I'm sorry. No,
Crouch.
you're completely hidden.
Okay, now I make a back attack,
Mhm.
which is gonna be +4 to
Not a one.
BHB
Not a one. Not a one.
and double damage.
Ooh, nice.
He crouched and disappeared.
Pretty much, actually.
They
Roll
don't know how
up.
to look down.
+4
Okay,
on
so-
top of that.
So yeah, so +4 on top of
Yeah,
that.
even then you didn't need it. Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I love the idea of this halfling with this broadsword. It cracks me up.
Nice.
Double damage. So that's 6 points, right?
Yeah.
And with that, you drive this long sword straight through the chest of this goblin, through to the back, and through the heart, and then out the chest. And just crumples to the floor in a heap. And the rats proceed to eat his corpse.
Ah!
Num, 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 num.
Blood for the blood god. We gotta take one down at least once every turn.
Armok, you are up.
All right, so which one has the flute?
The one who just died.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so how many are left?
There are 2 goblin archers.
I'm sicking Eoran on one, and I'm going after the other.
All right.
You say flute, and all I can think of is Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompas.
There's Eoran's,
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
and that's the damage.
Less G's, but oh, jeez.
Yeah, definitely takes a bad hit. Is bleeding badly.
That's
But
me,
it's not dead.
and that's my damage.
Yeah, you completely. It's Warhammer, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you completely stove the head in of this goblin archer.
Fantastic.
Just hit him on there. You can see the skull deformation, spitting blood out the. It's like you hit the whack-a-mole and got a prize of teeth.
That's the worst prize.
I call over, I call over my shoulder to my half unconscious brother and say, "You may not be able to be the shield, but it turns out I can be the hammer."
I'm
Ah.
still traumatized, you know. I was just...
Be grateful you didn't lose your arm. Did you read that thing in its entirety? It said if the rolled damage was over half of your hit points, you lost your weapon arm. It was severed. Be glad you didn't lose your arm.
just
All right, so Grasslam is down. Ord is down. Goblin is up. The goblin archer is going to take aim at Armok.
Wall right next to the warg.
Yeah, but there's only attack of opportunity you get is if they try to run.
I'd just be more worried about the wolf that just took a chunk out of my shoulder, but go for it.
Oh yeah, he is still the one standing. You're right. So this is against the wolf.
That'll hit. Wouldn't have hit me. It'll hit the wolf, though.
Okay.
what kind of sponge am I?
The spongiest.
Only 2.
All right.
And the rats no longer have any sort of command, so they're just eating the goblin corpse.
Fantastic.
Hey, so Flinwin is up.
All right, move silently.
Fail. Aw.
That'll
All
do
right,
it.
back attack.
With a flanking bonus from the warg.
Get a nice +1 to that. But you
So
didn't
you
need
get
it. You
plus
definitely
5
hit.
to your roll.
That's definitely a hit. Okay. And double that damage.
10.
All right. With that, you do the exact same thing. You drive the sword straight to the back. You've been practicing this on combat dummies. You know exactly where to hit to slide between the ribs and hit the heart. And with that, the last goblin falls. And the stillness takes over the room.
Flinwin lets out the closest thing to a hearty laugh that a halfling can produce.
Is that like a nervous chuckle? Well, shit. We've got 2 people unconscious and only 1 health potion. Who's it? What are your guys' health points at?
0.
I'm in the
7.
negatives.
Okay, so how far in negatives are you?
I think we're saying -4.
Yeah, I believe that was it.
So worst case, like best case scenario, a potion would only bring you to 0, which would still have you unconscious and able to do anything. Whereas
Yeah.
worst case scenario on Ord, he'd at least be able to walk around.
Hmm. Yeah, that
So-
seems to be the size of it.
But Lyra's not bleeding or anything, right?
No, it's -6 before you start bleeding out.
But she does have a lot of blood on her because she kind of did shank a goblin. It
Alright,
was
well,
not her blood.
I'm going to proceed to shove a potion down Ord's throat, and then and then probably get their help picking the tall one up and strapping her onto the back of the ward.
Yeah. I was going to say, the most effective way to take a healing potion to make sure it gets right in your system is anally.
Please
I don't want to
shove
see
a
that.
potion
Don't
up
want to
the
see that
booty.
part of his ass.
Yeah.
Don't want to see any part of his ass.
The devil's pit.
Yeah.
Do not apply potion to booty.
The second beard.
So do I roll the 1d8 or does he?
It'd be 1d4, isn't it?
No, it's 1d8 for this.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
I thought that health potions were 1d4. That's why I was saying best case scenario.
So,
She was a 0.
No, not in this one. It's 1d8.
And I'm doing it.
Huh?
Hey! 8 HP! Do I roll the critical?
Well, I'll definitely double check that for the future. But no, yeah, cure light wounds. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so you're back up, sputtering, but you're back up.
Never do that again.
Did that man just produce a DNR? I believe he did. You got it.
Do not.
I'm kind of worried as to what would have happened if I was 5 minutes later getting back.
Yeah.
We're all dead in the end.
Total party kill.
And of course, you can go back up, or you see there are tunnels, or I'm sorry, hallways. This looks to be crafted in the same style as the tower itself and from the same type of stone. You can see that there are hallways leading south, east, and west.
I'm going to loot the bodies of the goblins and hope
Uh-huh.
that at least the magic user had a potion.
So that
Because
would
if we don't
be-
get Lyra back up, I think we need to bail.
do some quick math to make sure I got the XP base correct. Okay.
If we give up, never surrender.
Yeah, let's
shut
see.
You're still reeling from the hit to the head.
Let's see what you got.
As long as we don't come across mice.
Gold and
Gold
magic.
and magic.
Item.
I may not get a magic item. It's pretty slim, especially with goblins anyway. Each monster has its own type. Just to get a little meta into the system, each monster has its own rating from 1 to 18, and each one of those has a different percentage.
That's kind of cool.
Definitely find some coins. Let's see. No gems, no wondrous, no magic.
Bummer.
Useless Goblins. Wait, were they goblins or?
Yeah.
There's about 30 gold kind of distributed amongst them in their pockets.
Okay.
I have a +1 to hit against goblins.
So I think we each get 60 XP.
You'll we'll distribute 54 XP amongst you.
You also have +1 to hit, Armac.
Do I?
Yeah, it's racial.
Oh.
So we
I know
each
that.
get 10
That'd be
XP.
54 divided by 4 is 13.5.
I do math good.
Well, divided by... No, yes, sorry.
How much do we get?
The warg does not get an XP.
No. Although I would totally be willing to give some of my XP to the warg to let him level up.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't quite work that way. They need to be...
Right.
Yeah. It's 54
So it'd be
total.
13 and a
Yeah.
half. Is it round up or round down? Round down, probably.
Round down.
I know indeed it is, yeah.
Are we getting XP? 33? 15?
15.
Okay.
Or
46?
13. 13, I'm sorry.
Just to be
That's
clear, we
easier.
have a long way to go to level 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
13. That's 59.
Some of us longer than others.
Yeah.
59.
And part of
So-
that is going to be
I'll be right back.
based on these tables and things, and based on what you find along the way. If you stumble upon a big payout, you can get a lot of XP quickly.
So I, for one, vote we go get healing and then come back.
Never give up, never surrender.
Yeah, and you still have how many hirelings did you have? You had 4?
4.
4? Okay.
Which I would be okay with bringing them on this adventure.
Oh, we got 30 gold from that? Or is somebody just being silly?
Yeah, 30 gold.
And that goes.
I applied it to the treasury. Treasury's updated.
Is that healing potion updated?
No, I did not remove that. I'm going to, though. Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah, but it's no problem to basically strap Lyra to the warg and lead them out. You don't hear anyone. You don't hear any footsteps. You don't hear any other cries. So no one seems to have taken note of this battle, or at least not immediate note. So you can
How many
definitely
bodies are there?
get out.
3?
4.
4?
We stumbled into too hard of a dungeon where even the rats can beat us.
How far from town are we?
You're only about like 2 miles out.
Oh, so not very far.
Yeah, it's just into rough wilderness is all. So
How, so is it midday right now?
it's probably evening by now.
Okay. So Flynwyn and Ord, since you guys are the ones that are conscious, how would you feel about selling some of our amethysts? At least getting a price on them and deciding from there.
I think it's fine to get them
And-
appraised.
Yeah, get them appraised and consider potential trades for healing potions or stuff that can keep us in the field longer.
You recall that the healing potion.
That one guy was a crook. The one
Actually,
was wanting like 500 gold for him.
Lyra could probably tell you, or probably did tell you at the time, that given her knowledge of potion making, that's about right. 300 for cure light wounds. Potion.
Wow. Okay.
Potions are very expensive. A lot of time and effort goes into a potion.
So how much is it gonna? How much are amethysts worth a piece?
So you guys head back to town, and get those appraised. You can find that they're about 5 gold each.
Oh wow. I don't even know if that's worth it.
5,000 copper. No, it's 500 copper.
So, do we want to just go ahead and shovel out the gold and get everyone fully healed up? What would it be? 10 per D8?
We found the equivalent of $5.
Right. Well, $20. We had 4 of them.
Oh yeah. I'm going up.
As far as
I've got 4 emeralds in my bucket.
the challenge, yeah, as far as the challenge goes, like you guys think that maybe if one of the problems you can immediately recognize as you came into the battle was that Lyra was on the front lines.
I'll be right back.
Good job.
So I don't mean to overanalyze for you. I'm just like, this is what someone would notice coming in as a third party, as he did.
Good job, Leroy. Or should we say Leroy Jenkins?
Yeah, old school D&D early levels are definitely rough.
Turn and burn a lot of characters trying to get to level 2.
I will not burn my own. Rats can't defeat me yet. Only knock me unconscious.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Interestingly enough, there's another OSR game called Dungeon Crawl Classics. And the way they do character creation is you create like 7 or 8 level 0 characters. And the one that survives to level 1 gets to be your character. So this is like old school, early level D&D definitely is a meat grinder.
I believe in my dwarf and my ability to run away. Of course, I haven't run away yet, but that's the point.
Run away!
Never give up. Never surrender.
Never stay conscious when surrounded by rats.
I'm gonna have nightmares weeks from now.
By Grabthar's hammer. What a savings.
Where's that from?
Uh,
I know that, but I don't know
Galaxy
where it's
Quest.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's about 10 gold to get healed up per D8. It's 300 for a potion you can take with you.
So, Jeff, how far are you from being full?
I have 8 out of 13.
Okay. Aso, did you get wounded?
Wait, is that 13? Yeah, 13. Well, yeah, wow. My HP is the same as my AC.
And Lyra, you only have 8 total, right?
She stepped away for a moment.
Okay.
He died.
I think if we spend 20, maybe 30 gold, we should be able to get both of them to full or pretty close to it.
That's $30, mate. I can't afford it. Actually,
That's 30 bucks out of the group treasury, which is 200. That's what we just picked up on the goblins.
Yeah.
oh, that's easy. I was
Yeah.
thinking CP. I was thinking Darkstone.
Right? So, Jeff, Aso, do either of you have objections to that?
9.
All right. So let's start with 20 and see what we get. One for you, one for her.
This is sorry, I just have to get meta for a moment. This is the quintessential old school D&D experience. You went into the dungeon for a couple of rooms, got your ass kicked, and had to go back to town.
Mm-hmm.
Cash in your winnings and get healed up. It's
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Lyra,
Lyra, how much HP do you have?
She only has 4 HP in total.
Okay, so yeah, in theory, with 20, we should be able to get them both mostly healed.
sorry, Asa, what were you saying?
I was just saying that Flinwin understands that not everyone can be as durable as Flinwin in combat. So,
You want to talk about durability? Number 1 rule of durability: don't get hit.
precisely.
On the other hand, fucking dragons.
Now you know, Flinwin, You're the
Avoid the
last
rat.
one to get dropped in combat. You're the only one that hasn't been dropped in combat yet.
true.
Therefore, they say 1 out of every 4 party members gets killed. Us
You're
3 have
gonna lead-
survived.
It's your turn to lead the charge, mate.
It'll be fine.
Could I, in theory, buy a hearty meal for my war that would heal it like 1 HP or something? While we're getting these 2 healed up?
Not really. Just take a day and
Okay.
rest, and it would give it 1 HP. But
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's got
otherwise
more
it takes
health
the same
points than
amount
us
of healing.
anyways.
I'll be fully healed in 5 days.
I'll be fully healed in like half an hour because she only has 4 HP.
Don't die.
so if you two want to, Jiff and Grassland want to roll D8s to heal up.
I'll
Okay.
take it out of the treasury.
1D. Oh, Jig, good job. Hey!
How'd
I
you do?
get turbo heal.
Overhealed.
Fucking awesome. All right. So we still made 10 gold out of that. And we got experience. So, what do you guys think about me bringing the hirelings on this one?
Good idea.
Yes, please.
Okay. I go and fetch the hirelings and say, well, the vacation's over.
Guess what? We're going to fight some rats.
Leah looks at her robes that she's wearing. She's not sure if this is her blood or the blood that she stabbed.
Both. Makes a good
She
mixture.
stabbed blood.
Uh-huh.
And so your hirelings, it's getting about time to pay again, isn't it? It's weekly or is it monthly?
Monthly.
Okay,
Monthly.
then you're fine. Okay. Then yeah, they're ready to go. It's been enough time for the injured one to be healed up.
Lucky him.
Lucky him, he has 3 hit points. Oh wait, no, that's the scout. Never mind, hang on. All right.
Well, my 13 clearly weren't enough.
Right.
Even at full health, I would have been left with 2 after the rats.
So for the moment, when we get into the dungeon, it's going to be doing theater of the mind style until we get to certain specific rooms that may require more tactical overview. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the initiative tracker up and add the hirelings on here,
Okay.
and
Still can't see
then
anything.
we can manually roll when it comes time.
All right.
And I want to let you control the hirelings, although I was reading that technically I'm supposed to control them, but it's much easier if you do.
All right.
All right. So,
Do you have them on the turn order? Because I don't see anything.
yeah, they're on there. I don't know why it doesn't show up. I don't know if there's some
Refresh.
weird option
I'm gonna
that
refresh.
I'm missing. Yeah.
Nope. I see nothing on the turn order.
Yeah, weird.
Nada.
I see everything.
Even the demon at the end. It's just been waiting for its turn.
Well, let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Do you have them on a GM field, like the actual tokens, or do you have them on the general field?
It's a good question. Let's find out here. No, they're in objects.
Okay.
Is it because we can't see them?
I don't know. Do not know.
Maybe they're already dead and we just don't know it.
They all should be visible in. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do.
That opened it up on my screen. That was weird.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for that, man. My hand was off my mouse.
Maybe if I add this to all players view. I don't know. I'll if it doesn't work, I'll mess with that another time. I'll look that up and see if there's some FAQs or something. So the question is, what do you guys want to do next? Head back
I
for the
vote go back.
reinforcements, or okay?
Let's go back now that we have a little extra protection.
So, concept, guys. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the scout and one man at arms near Lyra, and then the other man at arms. Let's see, there would be 2 other man at arms would be on the front lines with me and Ord and Aso. Does that sound good, guys?
Yeah, because Lyra is very soft.
Squishy.
And as you can see, it's not that far. It's a mile or 2 out of town to the ruins of this keep. I'll just show you this real quick because you weren't
Look
here
at
for
all
that.
those people.
That this is what the keep looks like.
Yeah, I can see the turn order now.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, you
Yeah, I can see the turn order too. Yeah, everyone's on there.
Oh, because it's not on the page. Okay.
Well, at least we can see our friends, not the enemies.
Well, in that case, I'm going to see if I can do something stupid.
I'm actually not on there. Wait, no, I'm not.
Yeah. You're on turn order.
Not that I see, but I also don't see his miniature.
I don't
yeah,
see
yeah.
myself either.
Weird. Okay, and now I'm hoping if I go back here, can you still see the turn order?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, so I have an idea. I'm going to remove everybody. Don't worry, I'm not going to spend too much time on this, although I've spent quite a bit already.
There's everyone.
Yay!
Yeah,
We're
there
all
we go.
zeros in your heart.
Yep, there's
Heroes
everyone.
are heroes.
That'll make things a bit easier.
You know what else makes things easier? Healing potions.
And we didn't get any.
Yeah, that would have been our entire. That would have been more than our entire.
But at least we wouldn't be dead. American healthcare.
Hopefully Lyra survived till level 3.
So do you guys want to head back that same night or the next day?
I say same night because they might still not be expecting us, or I expect if we wait any longer, they'll up their security.
I concur.
We should at least put on the robes and the necklace we found.
Mm-hmm. Like we did last time. It didn't work out so well.
That wasn't Lyra, that was quote-unquote Piccolo.
Kawaii and what?
A fake name that she came up with.
Like, no, I'm not the Piccolo that invaded earlier. I'm Lyra.
Which I find very funny. You gave them a fake name. Like, what are they going to do? Look you up in the white pages?
Right.
The Goblin pages.
Besides, the only people you gave your name to are dead.
True.
Oh, someone retweeted something rats. I will retweet it as well.
I have not checked. See if anybody is doing anything stupid. Nope. Okay. So you guys come back down the same night. I didn't hear any objections, so I'm going to assume so. You find the bodies are still there. One has been thoroughly picked clean. You see no sign of the rat swarm.
Wow, what happened to that goblin?
And you see, of course, hallways leading south, east, and west.
Hmm. What do you guys want to do? You want to just pick a random direction and stick with it?
Yeah.
Left, right, left, up, down, left, right, B, R.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's roll 1d3. And left is 1, down is 2, and right is 3.
We all do it, majority.
Yeah.
I crit it.
So everyone roll. In majority is the direction we go.
One more.
Looks like 2 is winning.
Yeah. But if Aso rolls a 3, we can never roll.
Hey!
Hey! So,
I'll roll the tiebreaker.
yep.
Hey!
All right, so we go to the right.
What would it have done if I had rolled a 1?
So you can see a hallway continues here to a door at the far end, and an opening to the right that you can see down. Looks like it's closed off by a curtain.
Fortune teller, guys. Let's go get our fortunes.
Yeah. Fortune death?
What's that at the end of the hall? Is that a door?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Curtains are quieter. So, let's go.
We could just have Aso see if he can figure out what's on the other side of that curtain without being found.
He just lays down and looks under it.
I could. I can try and move silently.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and give me the rolls. Give me a dexterity roll.
God, this is the third time I've rolled a 6 on this check.
And unfortunately, these are big, heavy drapes, and you're such a small halfling that you kind of get caught up in them. You're like, get off me.
We're just standing back staring at him.
Can I try to assist?
He gets through, but gets through after making some noise.
It turns out these currents are also magic.
You can see that behind that opens up into what looks like a storeroom. There are casks of salted fish and boxes full of what looks like dried oats. Some bread here and there. Hard, tough black bread. It looks like this is the supplies for quite a few people, more than 4 goblins.
Any potions?
No, it looks to be all food and drink. There's definitely some barrels of drinking water.
And is that another set of doors?
Uh-huh.
Food break.
Well, I imagine that door leads into this hallway. So, do we want to stick with number 3 and go to this door?
Yeah, I stay here.
I'd agree.
No objections? All right. You try the door, and it opens easily. It's a very old wooden door, marked with some deep gashes in the wood that are colored with long dried blood.
That's lovely.
And when you open it, you hear what sounds like a whisper coming right behind your ear. When you turn around, there's nothing there.
We found the ghost room.
Sweet. And none of us have magic weapons.
It opens up into a stairway leading down. That leads to a hallway.
That is missing a wall.
Being the ever stealthy man I am, I trip.
And fall on your hammer and knock yourself out again.
Kind of, as you're walking down, you can see there are stairs leading down to the right, and it opens up into a chamber to the east. I'm sorry, stairs leading down to the south, and opens up to a chamber in the east.
Split up, gang.
So is there nothing at the end of the hallway?
There's a chamber.
There is. It opens up into a larger chamber.
Oh, I thought you were saying these stairs. I'm sorry.
Let's go to the chamber first.
Yeah.
I put something in the Discord for you there, Dylan.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Although that number on the right the bonus or the encumbrance?
Encumbrance.
Okay.
The bonus would be
normal.
according to normal
Okay.
armor. Yep.
Fantastic. Thank you.
And
You
so
fucking scamper monkers at home.
So you can head east into the larger chamber or head south down the stairs.
Well, I think we had 2 votes for chamber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we definitely open that door?
You mean like make sure that it stays open?
Make sure there's no one behind there.
You do it, Leroy.
I'm sorry, which door? Which door? Oh, I see. You're talking about the one in the south?
Chamber door.
Is it this one?
The direction wherever the chamber is.
There is no door.
There's
no,
a door.
No, it
Oh,
just
okay,
opens
never
up
mind
into a larger chamber. It looks like there is no door, no place for a door.
I was looking at the wrong direction. Anyways, let's put that chamber.
As you get closer, you start to hear the sound of metal striking something. Just a ching, ching,
Okay. Asa,
rhythmically.
go find out what it is.
Hey, you guys have sensory perception as well.
Well, so do you. And we've all led the charge.
I can try, but I don't think my dexterity is going to be very good.
Here,
It is a primary for me.
I'll try my move silently again. And I'll miss it by 1 again.
Ooh.
Nope, 2 this time.
Good job.
So closer crit.
Nice. Nice, brother. I can't even see ya.
Unfortunately, Flynn, as you get close, stumble on a piece of loose masonry in the floor and fall and hit your shin. And you just sit there for a minute going...
Skin my knee, man.
and you hear the sound of the metal striking stop suddenly, and there's more voices.
Well then.
I'm hitting the back of the group.
This guy is very dexterous.
Me and the warg are out of sight and out of mind. Hopefully.
Yeah, no one has seen or knows you're there just yet, but they know that something is there, and you've lost any element of surprise.
Fucking Lightfoot's not so light. Welp. You know what they say? When in Rome.
Because you rolled a 20 on that, you can peek around the corner, kind of without being seen.
Okay.
You can catch a quick glimpse, and you can see that it's a large room with 3 goblins and 2 what look like just wolves, trained wolves, with spiky collars on.
All right, so quietly over my shoulder, I hold up 3, and then I put like the number 3 on my hand, and then I put my hand down and then hold up the number 2 just to let them know it's 3 plus 2 of different.
I see.
Yeah.
I just flashback, just one hand. 5.
I do a thumbs up.
You're gonna thumbs up back, but she doesn't know what exactly he means by 5.
Where in the room are they, or do we not know?
You don't quite know. You see that, Armok, you see that 3 of them are down in this this area. The area itself looks like they've been digging up the floor. And looks like they were mining away at something. And
So how far down is the drop?
it's only 5 feet.
Okay.
I would like to do a jumping strike with my warhammer.
I vote we go for it.
And
We've
this-
definitely got them on numbers.
That accidentally revealed the whole map for anybody else?
No.
Okay. It was weird. Mine flashed. It was very strange. So this right here is the ramp down.
Who needs the ramps when you have a warhammer?
We have 9. They have 5. So I vote we go for
And the 3 goblins are down in there, and looks like the wolves are sort of spread out across the upper platforms.
Wolves are probably the bigger threat.
Okay.
Now these are normal sized wolves, not like mine, right?
Yeah, they're not wargs. You can tell that
Okay.
they're just normal trained wolves.
Puppies.
I'd like to charge one. One of the wolves.
I too would like to well, I'm not going to charge, but I would like to advance.
We're all charging.
Each one of them is on one of these raised platform, or the original floor. So do you want to bull rush it off, or just charge in and attack?
I want to try to charge in and smack it off with the hammer. Just like the baseball bat swing.
Okay. I will say that you collectively know, or you could guess, that you're going to get one good shot in before they realize what's going on and counterattack. So it's kind of decide amongst yourselves who you want to rush in first.
I think I'd be out of reach of the goblins from the floor while I'm on top of the thing. So, wait, do I get like +2?
No, you get bonus to your damage, not to your hit with a charge. And you lose 4 AC.
Just be glad you didn't roll a 1 and go flying off yourself. But you were ready to attack a warg, and so your hammer goes real high and just goes right over the wolf's head.
What kind of wolves are we talking about here?
They're like halfling wolves.
You should have told me. Use a different hand.
I'm going to add down at the bottom, at the very bottom of the map, I'm going to open up this area here so that you guys can click on your tokens and roll initiative.
And initiative.
Should I roll? The warg's going to act on mine, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'll roll for the,
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll roll for the hirelings.
Eat the frowny face roll.
I may take a while getting places, but I get results most of the time when I get there.
What we may start doing, especially since we're so large of a group, is I may switch to AD&D group initiative.
Which is switch every time, or
No,
every time?
yeah, you roll every time, but also it just decides which side gets to go first, because we got so many hirelings and people. But for now, we'll go through with this and see how it plays out. All right, first up is Men-at-Arms. You guys are all out in the hall. And you know that that Ord has charged in.
Would that give me primeval instincts since I charged in without thinking? And that's a that's just physical attribute.
I'll double check and see what that is.
I remember you just saying I can't think about it. I just have to go.
I'm using this ability. Physical attribute check, and not an attack roll. So this would be something like, trying to hold up a collapsing ceiling or holding your breath underwater, that sort of thing.
That's weird. What was the thing about charging in then?
No, yeah, it says you can't stop and deliberate. You have to throw yourself into a thing.
Oh, okay. I remember it being about combat.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
So basically, go big or go home.
I see a cliff, I jump.
Yeah, so do you want to take control of the man-at-arms here, Dylan?
Yeah. So it'll probably go in after the other one and attempt to do the exact same thing that Ord just did, try to knock it off.
Okay.
So roll to hit with his axe, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of damage, if it hits, it pushes him.
Nice, brother.
Not me. Man-at-arms.
Well, unfortunately, that just barely misses. It takes some fur off, like maybe clips a little bit of an ear, but otherwise barely misses the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Almost said warg. The wolf.
All right.
All right, the goblins. The goblins in the have down tools, and instead pick up their bows. The wolf. We're gonna have. First, the wolf is gonna attack Ord because he charged in at him.
Oh.
This is not a good night for us.
I don't know how I keep doing that.
Crit.
At least there was only an additional 1d4.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
That's a pretty easy one.
Unless he gets max damage on everything.
Still, at least you don't lose a limb or something.
Who's to say?
So that's a D8 and a D4. That's
Ouch.
7 damage. As it gets just right in there at a sensitive spot and digs its teeth into your liver.
I was thinking of a different thinking of a different sensitive spot, and I cringed.
Other two wolves are just going to use their turn to run up.
Other two?
I'm sorry, the other wolf is going to use his turn to run up.
It's got the man-at-arms right next to it.
No, I mean not the wolf that you guys were attacking, but the... Oh, you were attacking the other wolf. Okay.
Yes. And he wasn't charging. He was just advancing and trying to knock it off.
Yeah, so he's going to attack the man-at-arms. Nope.
That'd be a nope.
Tries to get its teeth around that armor, but unfortunately it just gnaws on the metal. Can't do much. We're going to have the archers. The only targets in the room right now are the men-at-arms and Ord. So, first one at Ord, and the other two at men-at-arms.
Oh boy. Hey, I live. That. Okay. Is that 8 at me?
Yeah,
Or-
the 8 was at you.
Okay, I'm good. It
Yeah.
missed.
Why do they have 4 attacks? I thought there was only 3 of them.
No, the
9
9 was the
was
wolf.
Right.
Yeah, 9. Yeah, 9 was the wolf. 8 is the first archer. There's 3 of them. So, the second 2 attacks were against the man at arms.
One
What's his
will
AC?
hit.
Okay.
14.
We'll hit and do 6
That'll
damage.
put him to -1.
Just a lucky shot straight to the throat.
Yeah.
Accidentally jabbed myself in the throat making that motion.
Lucky shot, straight to the
So are we treating? Just so I know, are we treating hirelings like NPCs, where once they hit 0, they're dead?
No, that we treat them like PCs basically,
Okay.
for the purposes of dying anyway.
Okay.
Since I gain experience like PC. Okay, so he's down, and
Go.
that's it for their turn. And Lyra, Lyra, you are up.
Leroy.
The warg who's biting at the dude. Can I kind of just sneak around the corner to shoot an arrow at him?
Sure. No, they notice you coming into the room, but you can still shoot an arrow.
It's not a miss.
I thought that was your dexterity check.
And
Yeah.
dexterity check.
Are you doing that as your attack?
As my attack.
You can also put that in. Yeah, you have macros, don't you?
Yeah. I'm just rolling from the sheet.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying the sheet, like
Dice.
under your bow, you notice it has 2 dice. One is for attack, one is for damage.
Let's see, let me roll and see what happens.
Yeah, so the left is hit, which is attack. I think you may need to add your dex mod in there somewhere.
Nope. Well, okay, there we go.
Yeah, see, it's just you need to add your dex mod in there, and that's under mod, and that should do it for your bow.
Alright, there we go. That's all fixed now, but I still did nothing.
Yeah, but that's unfortunately a miss on that. It goes clattering off, hitting into the rough stone below, or the earth below. And Flinwin. Flinwin, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna sneak into the room, or attempt to.
Nice.
Damn.
Thing.
You're like a fart
It's
in
a
the
shame
wind.
that wasn't an attack.
Yeah.
Okay, and
And I maneuver myself behind the nearest opponent for a back attack.
okay, the nearest one is probably one of the wolves.
Yeah, them.
Since the archers are hanging back, the wolves are taking front
Sure.
check here. Okay.
So that's a 20.
Oh yeah, because you're
Yeah.
+4, yeah, definitely hit. And
14 points of damage.
whew,
Bye bye, puppers.
yeah, you cleave this dog's rear end, just right in two.
I softened him for you.
Quadruped meat biped.
So that is one wolf down.
Was that the man-at-arms wolf or Ord's wolf?
Ord's wolf. Ord's wolf was closer.
I softened him up for you.
All right, looks like the scout is up next.
He's gonna take a shot at the. Let's see, do I have his thing programmed in my sheet? I do. He's gonna take a shot at the other wolf that's standing over the man-at-arms.
Okay. Yeah, that is going to fly right over its head.
Okay. He's still sticking back by Lyra, though.
Okay. And
Be my bodyguard.
So why are there only 2 man-at-arms on that turn order? There's 3 man-at-arms and 1 scout.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't have the name on there. That's an error.
Oh, I see him. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they're on there. It just doesn't have the name on there for some reason.
I got it now.
Which is odd. Because it's programmed into that token. Oh, wait, I was looking at the wrong one. Ah.
Well, it doesn't have it for Ord either. Ord's name's not on that turn order.
Neither for
It
Lyra
is to
or
me.
Flynn.
Yeah. Not for me.
My name's on there, and so is
My name
Armok.
is Armocked. That's it.
The
Huh,
only
I can-
player name I see on there is Armocked.
You're the only one who's public.
That's weird. I can see Ords and I can see Grasslam and Aso instead of
The character name.
yeah.
Weird. It's
I-
probably just bugged.
I only see me and Armok.
Oh, because it's the name on the token. So let me change that to. Now, can you see Grasslams?
No.
Well, I'm Lyra now.
Yeah. I don't know,
well.
man. This is
It's
things
not that
wacky.
important. We got pictures.
All right, so Ord, you're up.
Hey. Okay.
And the wolf in front of you was chopped up
Okay.
by Flynn, so yeah, okay.
The 3 goblins on the ground.
Mhm.
They're all archers, right?
Mhm.
Any close to me?
You're in charge range, I'd say,
Okay. Would
because
be
they're kind of
jumping
far back against the wall at this point.
Would a jumping strike be counted as a charge?
No, but you could make that as part of a charge. You could jump down as part of your charge because you're still going forward.
Okay. I'll do that. I'm gonna charge that one.
Okay.
The closest one. And
Don't forget you're at -4 TRAC.
Okay, and since they're goblins, I get +1 to hit.
Mhm.
Okay, where's my warhammer? 19.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And then I have to do damage. Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, that definitely gives them a serious blow, but they're still standing. And all right, looks like Man at Arms is up next.
All right. So he's going to go up to the other wolf who's still standing and fight it and try to defend the downed man at arms.
Okay.
Not so much.
Yeah, again, you're just a little too lithe and fast for him.
And then this third man at arms is going to stay by Lyra, directly in front of her, where she can shoot over him, but she's a much smaller target for the other archers.
Okay.
I mean,
So he'll
Lyra's still pretty short for the half elf.
You're still taller than a dwarf.
Yeah, yeah. I'd say provide half cover.
So you can take cover behind him and shoot my gun.
Yeah. If you want, you can have him take the defend action.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which does what?
I believe it grants him either a +2 or +4 on his AC for the next round,
Okay. Yeah, he'll do
or
that.
any coming attack. Let me double check here, but I'm pretty sure it's +2. It's like defend or defense. What the hell is it called?
Someone's enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What are you laughing at?
I'll link it.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
I would play the shit out of that, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, now that's funny. Yeah, it'll give him a +4 to AC for the next round.
Okay.
I'll try to keep track of that.
Me and the warg follow my brother in. One-on-one. Basically, all the archers are going to have one person on them now.
Person.
Okay, I'm not. What's the warg speed?
Like 60, I think.
Really fast.
Okay, then yeah, you can get up there without charging.
His is 30.
The warg?
Yeah, his is 30. Mine's 20.
Oh, okay.
So I'll probably have to charge. Will the warg be able to? Or is
If
the warg
you're
going to charge?
if you're separate, then yeah, it probably will take a charge to get up
From
there.
the warg or from me?
Both of you. I think 30 will. Well, let me see. No, the warg can get up there, but you would fall just a little short.
That's fine. I'll charge.
Okay.
So 2 different targets. Mine is a +1 to hit.
Okay. Is
And
this against
wargs-
the? Is this against
This
the
is
same
archers.
goblin or a different goblin?
Different.
Then-
So
okay.
not the one that Ord is on.
Okay.
A different one. And then the warg is going to charge the third one.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit.
And then... Oh, so mine's a hit?
Uh huh.
Okay. And then here's damage. And that's
Ooh.
+2. So 3 points of damage. Okay. And then the wargs is not a charge.
Mm-hmm.
And that looks like a hit to me.
That's definitely a hit.
And damage.
They are all still standing, but you have done grievous harm to both of them. Just their leather armor cannot withstand the hammer and claws.
Yeah. Leather doesn't do so hot against bludgeoning.
Yeah.
He lies on the ground in pain.
All right, the goblins. They are going to just shoot their assigned partner. So first attack is going to be against Ord.
Rip. Hey,
That's a miss.
that doesn't hit.
Second attack against is it the warg or you? Let's say Armok. And the third attack against the warg.
Would that hit Armac with his -4 AC?
I don't think so. Let me check.
Does that hit you with your -4?
No. Yeah, I charged. So my AC would have been 13
Okay.
for that
And
instance.
unfortunately, it is a
That'll
crit
hit the
against
warg.
the warg. Yeah. So let's
Warg.
roll on the table.
Ooh. What's your warg's health?
Better than mine.
That's
So that is 8 points of damage total to your warg, as this arrow just finds home right between the shoulder blades.
Okay, so he has 7 hit points left.
That dog is pretty tanky.
He is pretty tanky.
That's the funny thing, is that wolves are stronger than goblins and you guys. So wargs doubly so. All right, the last wolf is going to run up and attack the...
He's got a man-at-arms standing next to him.
Oh, that's right. I thought... Oh, yeah, he's defending his friend. Thank you for reminding me.
If I'm going to be... I figured it's kind of my responsibility to keep track of where they are.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. He's going to run up and attempt to take a bite out
Will
of
not
him.
hit.
Oh, yeah.
Close.
Just too well
but
armored.
not quite. Huh? Yeah.
Just too well armored, yep. And Lyra.
Alright, I'm going to arrow the warg that's still standing.
Wolf. Don't shoot my dog.
Wolf, yeah.
The one that's trying to eat us.
I like the idea of everyone.
Ah, shit,
nice.
son.
Ooh,
Roll.
Your first
I like
roll
how
on the table.
brothers
isn't
had
it?
the exact same response. Ooh, roll.
That's... Oh god, crit table time.
Mhm.
So I to roll for that?
You excited? So you go up to the top. You'll see a section that's got 3 lines with dots next to it. If you click that, down near the bottom there should be rollable tables. Hit the critical one.
Ah.
I don't know how you're gonna sever a weapon on wolf, but
Takes its head off.
well, I guess either. Well, it's got claws, so either arm would be a weapon arm.
Roll your normal damage first, and then the bonus 2d6.
Is it more?
Is that more than half?
That is exactly half. So,
So not quite. Well, he's dead at least.
oh yeah, that definitely just went straight down the gullet.
He expected to get a bite of man-at-arms and instead got death.
Yeah, went straight down the gullet and ended that wolf. Yeah, you guys are definitely in a better position now that you've got some other people to distract the enemies.
Right.
All right, Flinwin.
Okay. Who's the nearest enemy to me?
That'd be the goblins who are all down, sort of toward this side.
And wounded.
Combat. All of them.
I would like to try and sneak up on them.
Are you gonna try to steal my kill again, mate?
Yeah, since you went
believe
about
the term
halfway in
is saving
toward the
your life.
org, I think you got enough movement to get up there.
Well, let's
Let's say
see.
so. I'm
13 moves
yeah,
silently.
like I'm keeping track where everybody is in my head. Oddly enough, even though I should just be using tiny miniatures.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That's 15, and it's a prime.
15 total.
Yeah.
I don't need primes for the attacks, but that's.
No,
oh,
that's
I'm sorry.
right.
Yes,
No,
that's
no,
your sneak.
that's-
Silently.
Yeah, absolutely. That succeeds.
Okay. It's 25 to hit,
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
and 10 points of damage.
Ooh. Yeah. So, or do you see the goblin you're fighting suddenly just sprout a sword from its chest?
God damn it, halfling!
You're too slow.
In the back, you just hear Lyra saying, "Now I know how it feels when you guys kill my minions."
The only attachment I felt for this goblin was hatred.
I'm gonna get that checked out.
Got my scout.
That's a scout. I think I can add his name on here real quick.
That's a miss.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. And Ord.
Hey, I'm gonna go toward which one is closest to me now.
Now would be the one that your brother is fighting.
I'm gonna go over and take that kill.
All right. Just everyone turn to the right. Take the
Ah!
The barbarian is a barbarian because he gets.
I like the idea that you started to attack the other one when Flinwin got the kill, and so you just tried to carry over your swing. It didn't quite work.
I like did a couple of half leaps, just like
He would probably be trying to drag his wounded friend out of combat.
Okay. You can get him about halfway
back-
there. Before.
Back over towards Lyra.
Yeah. You can get about halfway there on his turn.
Yep. And then
No, I
that last
kinda
one is still
forgot.
taking full defense.
Okay.
that my hand axe can be thrown.
And Amok, you are up.
Warg's going to do his attack first.
That is a miss.
And then I will do mine with a +1.
Hey,
That's a miss.
Unfortunately, you both found the one good spot in this uneven leather armor.
Right. No, I just like to think that as I was forward with my hammer, Ord's hammer comes skittering across the edge of mine and throws me off the.
And then you throw the wolf off. So, the Three Stooges
the noise threw the wolf off. It startled me.
And this is the down men-at-arms and the goblins. There's still 2 goblins remaining. They are going to take aim at the Dwarven brothers.
Hey.
Even the one with the wolf in front, the big ass warg in front of him.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going through his head right now is I'm at least going to take somebody out.
Okay.
And like he thinks this warg is too much for him.
Which one of us is he aiming at?
Both of us.
Yeah. We'll start with Ord.
Oh. Hey.
And Armok.
It still doesn't hit.
Nice try.
And Armok, that's a miss on you?
Yes, by far.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's all they got.
What's your AC?
17.
They would be fleeing right now, but there's nowhere to run.
Leroy,
Alright.
you got that ramp?
Guys, don't feel me now. Ah.
Hey!
Just a concept, guys. Maybe we should keep the last one alive. I know my warg is probably going to try to kill him, but...
I target at one goblin still standing.
Does anyone else do 420?
And your arrow just shoots right through his neck.
Jesus fucking Christ, Lyra, you're supposed to be a team mage.
Yeah, but you're also an elf.
True.
Can't deny your bow heritage. So there's one left alive now. And Flynn, when you were up.
Ace.
Oh, sorry.
You were up, and
Your turn, there's one left.
Oh, yeah, that was fast. Sorry. I was talking to my girlfriend.
It's no problem. Just,
Okay.
things started to go fast because we killed everybody.
Yeah. I would like to sneak up on the one last man.
This kill thief.
Hardly predictable. As a 13.
You did hear Armok say maybe we should leave one alive. That's up to you whether you want to do that or not.
As a 13, it's a prime stat.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be able to sneak up on him. Has no idea you're around him.
What do I have in my inventory? Do I have an inventory? Nothing. Okay, cool.
Can you critical hit on ropes?
You should have an inventory.
Ooh.
I have an inventory. It's just got 17 gold pieces in it. I delay the rest of my turn to assist in grappling this man. This not
Cover in the
man.
junk.
Already?
Scout's going to aim for his foot.
Okay, that's an attack at -4. Or, I'm sorry, no, minus a lot, I think. For a called shot. I have it right here. Let's see. Called shot, yeah, -8 to hit. But it's an auto critical.
Okay, he's still going to try it. He's going to try to pin one of his feet to the ground. Nope. He rolled a 0. He's still loading his bow.
All right, and a word. So if you want to secure him, yeah. If you want to keep him alive, like your options are to grapple him, like Asa was saying, or you can try to intimidate.
I have rope.
I'm not entirely sure in a dwarf's ability to keep a goblin alive. We
don't have to keep him alive long. We just need to know.
I have -4 charisma checks with him.
That's true.
Go with my,
That is true.
I just don't see a dwarf keeping it alive. Of course, I'm probably gonna miss this anyway. I'm gonna take my axe out for the first time. Hey, there it is.
Ooh, nice try.
He's going to finish dragging his friend out of combat, and then the other one's still doing a final or full defense. The warg's going to make an attack.
Nice.
And
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
does not hit.
Ooh.
Okay.
This guy's invincible.
And I am going to try to sweep the legs with my axe or with my hammer.
Okay.
Break his kneecaps.
So -4 +1, so I'd be rolling a -3, right?
Let me double check what that is.
Because it's called shot. But I get +1 to goblins.
Yeah, call shot is minus. Well, I'm going to say -4 because you're not trying to go for the auto critical.
Yeah.
Call shot to the head would be 8.
Okay, so -4 +1 still, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you killed him.
Can I roll on the table just to see what it would have been?
Sure.
Aw.
Unfortunately, you kill him. Roll the 1d12, man.
No, you sweep the leg, and as he falls, he hits his head on a piece of rock and gets knocked unconscious. He's alive,
Perfect.
but he's knocked out.
Perfect.
Not perfect. No, I just have to kill him because he's useless to us unless you can talk to us within 5 minutes.
Does anyone here speak Goblin, actually?
I don't.
Nope.
I speak Elven and Dwarven and Common.
What kind of
Well-
dwarf speaks Elven?
The
One
one
that likes to flirt with him.
I like to argue if elves are like to kill goblins.
So, Aso, I take it you don't speak Goblin by chance? Fuck. Well, let's wake him up, see if he speaks Common. If not, off with his head.
Oh, wait. Before you guys do that, then she throws down some rope.
Who needs rope? We have an ox.
And a
You guys
warg.
have fun with that then, and then she takes out her shovel and starts digging.
Are you burying him?
Actually, you know what? How tall are goblins? Like 4 foot?
Somewhere
3
around
foot
there.
hole. 3 foot hole. Head out.
No,
nothing
no.
else.
Throw the rope over the plank. Use it as an intimidation method. Tie a noose around his neck. Throw the rope over the plank. It's 5 feet off the ground. He's only like 4 feet tall.
That's the worst kind of hanging right there.
We'll get information out of him if he can give it to him.
Can't reach the ground, but it's only an inch away.
Oh God, yeah.
It's like the start of Deadwood.
Do we have time to do that before he wakes up?
Absolutely. Yep.
I
Because
think
normally he would be out for like 3 or 4 hours. So you guys can do that and then kind of smack him awake.
Yep. Do that, and then I'll have Ord give a good tug on the rope to make sure he knows it's there, and say, "You've got about 10 seconds to tell us how many of you there are." And for your sake, I hope you speak Common.
Of course, you said that all in Dwarven.
Yeah, Dwarven is just a Scottish accent. That's. You can, like, those who are standing behind him see him counting on his fingers. They're more than few, less than lot. We don't know numbers.
What can you tell me that's going to stop my brother right there from giving you a little bit of a height increase?
Dig for treasure.
Where?
You see
for
Leroy
treasure.
just start furiously digging more.
Oh, Leroy, do you still have that shovel?
You always have a shovel.
Put it in his hand.
No, my shovel.
Oh God. Well, they have shovels. They had pickaxes and shovels. They were digging.
They're playing Minecraft.
What do you guys think?
What is stonecraft again? Is that just like stone cutting?
Yeah.
It's that plus we it's really difficult for us to get lost underground. We can determine depth and direction while underground.
Can I smell the gold?
Kind of like you can fleece the corpse once you're done here, but still need to decide what you're going to do with your goblin friend.
What kind of treasure are you guys digging for?
Galarel call it artifacts. Artifacts?
Artifacts.
Hmm.
You should get yourself a workers' union.
I kind of don't want to kill him just for the simple fact that he cooperated.
Did you say you wouldn't kill him? Because we are honor bound.
I said that I asked him what he could tell me that would prevent you from giving him a height increase. I believe that was pretty much word for word.
Okay. Yeah.
He kind of gestures over to the larger area in the northeast corner, and kind of as he gestures with his head, like the rope gets a little tight, and he kind of sweats profusely. Over there.
You just
I go look.
There's just a smattering of like coins and like bits of rusted metal and like oddly shaped rocks, and also a necklace that is silver and gold, and it's in the shape of a shield with an X on it.
That be yours, brother. You are the shield around here.
All right.
The anvil.
What's the necklace made out of?
Gold and silver.
Yeah, silver and gold. It's
Silver and
gold
gold.
shield with silver trim, and the X itself is made of silver.
Okay, and there's no it's not made of stone or anything like that, right?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and. I mean, the easiest place to keep it would be around my neck, so I'll go ahead and put it on. And so, Lyra, huh?
Yes.
What could possibly go wrong? Yeah.
Well, I was looking at my sheet, and I've got resistance to magic. So,
Sure.
worst case scenario, if it's not beneficial, I'll at least be able to resist it, in theory.
Turns out it's a cursed item.
Right, that's my fucking luck.
Yeah,
It's revenge for my habit of throwing high-powered cursed items at first-level characters in my games. Anyways, Lyra, you're the political one. What would you say to leave? You're the one that's usually trying not to get people killed.
You're the one who doesn't hate goblins.
Here's my thought process. What if I leave one of my dwarven men-at-arms here to watch over the wounded one, and also watch over this heavily wounded goblin, and make him continue digging?
We going to escort the goblin out.
Yeah, I don't trust that. I'm saying we could have him dig further while we continue searching the dungeon.
Okay, but he's not taking my shovel.
No, he's got his own stuff. Easy.
This is my shovel.
You can keep your shovel. Aso, any objections?
No, that's fine.
Because we're already down one man-at-arms. This will put us down another. We'll still have a man-at-arms and a scout to stick with Lyra. And then me and Ord can resume the front lines. Because neither of us were really injured. Ord was, but you've still got half your health, right?
And this was the injured one, the one at 8 on the turn order? Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll remove him. And which other person?
The two-handed one.
Okay.
Which one? The one with two hands.
Well, the one that has
two-handed weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He knew what I was talking about.
I'm
It's a
looking
level
for
of
the-
intellect that I don't expect you to understand.
I'm looking for the man with 2 right hands.
Okay, so yeah, I tell him he keeps digging until we return, or he's probably not going to walk out of here. And I introduce him to his new best friend.
Nusi.
I was meeting my man-at-arms.
Also
Says-
Nusi, though.
Calarel dig, dwarf dig. What's the difference?
If you find me anything of value that me and my brother deem valuable, there may be something positive in it for you, even.
He just made sure that nothing I alone find valuable gets as good.
You are easily impressed.
That
So-
rock shaped like a dildo.
Oh, God. So you were saying
very, very concerned about dwarven habits now.
you thought stun coning was just a term. So you said what else was in that pile of treasure? Quote unquote treasure. You
an
said there were some
assortment.
coins.
Yeah, an assortment of coins. Let's find out how many.
Okay.
Oh boy, it turns out it's 0!
Yeah, but that's a good set of gems. In theory.
Where did I put the thing? Yeah, gotta find the tape.
Turns
So,
out it's 0 coins.
anyone have any objections to me adding that necklace to my inventory?
Go ahead, Shield.
That's fine.
I'm just going to put it down as a shield trinket because I don't know what it does.
You can't take it off now, though. Sorry.
No. Right.
It's looks like mostly like old silver. There are 24 silver pieces.
324.
2 gold.
Yeah,
2 gold and 4 silver.
yeah, not a lot, and they all look very dirty and grimy. They've been pulled out of the earth.
Right.
What about that armor? What is their armor? I remember hearing
There are
something.
pieces of metal.
Oh,
They
yeah.
look like they might have been parts of armor.
What about that 71 on those gems?
Mhm.
Gems are a 10% chance.
Oof. Ow. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got 7.
All right, so Ord, I want you to listen to me.
Yeah.
You've been hit. Don't be recklessly charging into anything anymore. Let me and the wolf go in first.
You know you're talking to a barbarian, right?
I am aware, and I'm talking to a stubborn-headed brother. I'm
I'm also-
asking him.
I'm also at full health.
Are you really? I thought you took like 7 points of damage or something.
No, they missed.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That conversation never happened then.
You're very-
Oh, that's right. It was the warg that took. Okay, yeah.
Yes, you need to tell that story to your wolf.
And you all get 6 XP from that.
Yay.
Divided or total
That's total for each.
for each. Okay.
I'm sorry, not total, but for each.
Okay, 6 XP. 65, only 4 left.
Yay! 4 left for what?
Do the math yourself.
Oh, that's right. Easily impressed. I forgot. All right. So, is this the next destination, guys? This
Yeah.
little stairwell right here.
Yeah.
Before we go down there, our mech goes into a corner to use the bathroom, and I'm going to go do the same, but not in a corner.
All right.
Mine's in the corner.
I fear for your room.
It's right next to me. Like, ASOS heard me pee before. I forgot to mute. I'm gonna get a drink.
What?
The fur release is quite the touch.
I'm just making some notes for the next possible section.
Back.
Oh, crap.
All right, I'm back.
I'm back. I'm awed.
Alrighty.
I guess while we're having this very short period of slowness, so now Stonecraft is it says on my sheet it says +2 passive, +4 active. What does that apply to?
Finding secret doors and or strange features in the stone.
Okay. Would I be able to do any kind of appraise check or anything even remotely close to that on this little trinket I've got?
I'll say give me a intelligence check.
All right.
You're not sure. You know that this is... You definitely recognize it's silver and gold, but other than that, you're not quite sure what value it would fetch.
Okay. I don't get any strange sensations off of wearing it or anything.
Nope.
Okay, good. That's all I wanted to know. Are we on a short break or something?
No idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought... Are people still away?
Hi.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Hi.
Sorry, I thought we were still waiting on someone.
Okay.
My mistake. Alrighty, so you want to head down that stairway?
Yeah.
I'll be in front.
Go shield with your shield and your shield.
Actually, what is your passive perception, by the way?
I don't know what I mean.
Where is
Not
that?
high.
It should be 10 plus whiz plus whatever your bonus was plus 2.
Not great. That's why I have a scout.
I'm not
Because
very.
my wisdom is at a -1.
Okay.
Which is wait, hang on a second. How is my intelligence at a 7, but my mod's a 0, but my wisdom's at an 8, but my mod's -1?
I don't know. That's
I think
shouldn't be.
I forgot to switch those around. So my passive would be a
yeah,
10,
6
I
to 8
guess.
is a -1.
6 to 8 is a -1.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yeah, I'd be at a 9 then. That's why I have a scout.
But have your scout roll a wisdom check.
Okay, I have to pull him up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Critical hit. They are smart.
Critical spot.
There's a trap 20 yards.
What do you see? Legolas, my elven friend. I see him.
Giant S.
Right.
The universal symbol for secret door.
Yay! I forgot. I do get a +2 passive for that.
Mhm.
So I would actually have been at like a 12 or something. I don't know. Maths. But let's see if we can figure out how to get in there.
I take a ham. Wait, where's dwarves? I run my fingers across
that-
this door.
Be intelligence or wisdom that we need to roll.
Yeah, stone cunning. What do we roll for that?
Well, wisdom would be to detect it, which you already have. So, to try to figure out how to open it, I would say either dexterity or intelligence.
I'm gonna do dexterity.
I'm gonna do intelligence.
I'm gonna get +4 to this. And he's gonna get +4 to that.
I think that's just to detect, doesn't it?
Mm-mm. It says +2 passive, +4 active.
Yeah, but that's just to detect a secret door, isn't it?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
Ah.
Give me a second.
No, I can double check that. Except I typed in stone cutting. That's not it.
It's called like Stonecraft or something.
Yeah, stonecraft. Sorry, I was mixing them up.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything on. Oh,
Here,
I'll just go to
wonder.
dwarf.
It's under dwarf.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. My search didn't pick it up. Spotting unusual or unique architecture. Okay. But Ord is able
It
to.
says when examining a feature.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ord is able to tell with an intelligence check that there is a loose bit of stone on the wall. One of the bricks that, when pushed in, will cause us to open.
I slam it.
Bonk.
Stone mechanisms can take anything. Best.
Inside you find goblins.
Hang on. The dungeon is buffering.
Yeah. The dungeon master is buffering. You can see a
Giant spear hitting me in the face.
stairwell leading up to another blank wall that you suspect, no doubt, to be another secret door.
Do we roll again?
So it's leading up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And do we roll again for it?
No, I mean, you guys can pretty much see that there surely must be some sort of door here.
With the same kind of switch.
Mhm.
So we
And,
just need to roll again to figure
Yeah,
out.
when you get up to the top of the stairs, through the wall, you can hear a loud...
That could be anything.
That could be anything. Let's open the door and find out what it is.
Sounds like you're sleeping.
I could try sneaking.
Go snake boy.
We got to figure out how to open the door first.
You press the brick.
It might not be the same.
Yeah, it'll probably be easier since we're on the inside.
I tap the wall with the shovel.
No, don't do that.
Ding!
And that was how the party died. So should we roll to detect how to open the door, or should we roll to be quiet about opening the door?
give me a dexterity roll.
It's a primary.
All of us?
Whoever wanted to open the door, which Armok got there first. So,
Narmak, go boy.
I thought it was going to be all of us. I'm sorry.
no, I mean, you can just decide who wants to open the door.
Hey, sneaky boy.
Probably sneaky boy.
I give it a shot, sure.
Don't roll a 6. Don't roll a 6.
I have
He rolls a 5.
tools called traps. I don't know how to use it.
Does it not say?
Straps.
It's a class ability. It's an intelligence-based skill check. Should I just roll intelligence?
Let me read through this real quick. Yep.
How smart am I?
Not very. Oh,
Actually,
pretty smart.
Congratulations, you went to Halfling College.
Funny, because this
Yeah, it's called
barbarian.
high school.
Ah.
Funny because this barbarian dwarf also has an intelligence modifier of 1.
Fuck both y'all.
I don't even know where that 1 comes from. What?
It's the modifier.
You get your level as a bonus, or half your
Oh.
level, minimum 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, am I smarter than the halfling? 13, boy.
Yeah, by quite a bit.
Am I the smartest one here, though? Lyra,
Probably not.
what is your intelligence?
Lyra holds up one of her complex books and then just throws it at his feet.
Oh,
Why don't we direct the question to your AC?
Calculus for dummies.
13 AC.
13 AC, conveniently the same as his armor, as his intelligence, which means he's just smart enough not to stand still.
You know what's funny? It's also the same as my HP. 13 HP, 13 AC, 13 intelligence.
But you find no traps, and it does appear to open the exact same way.
Told ya.
There appears to be darkness beyond, like just as you're examining the gap between the door and the wall. Looks like there's darkness beyond. But other than that, there's no traps. And if you wanted to open it, you could give me a dex check.
Okay, here we go.
Go sneaky. You can do it. Oh.
I said don't roll a 6.
I rolled a 3. It's okay.
I thought you were sneaky.
Is it apparent to me that he's making noise?
Oh, yeah.
We're not.
Then when the door opens, I make sure to stand in front.
We tell him to be sneaky and we start clapping, and so he starts clapping too. That's never good.
Yeah. You hear the sound beyond go. What?
So it's not a dog.
Well, it
We
speaks
think.
common, whatever it is.
Actually, it speaks English.
And light from the hallway, or light from your lamp, spills into this darkened room, and you can see that it's a little room made out, like a partition of a room made out of curtains.
Do
Yeah.
we,
This
get
is a
a,
nap room.
do we get a view of this on the map?
Uh huh.
Hey. It's a medical place.
With a single large bed and a small chest.
Hey, but this is just a dream.
Just
And in the bed is
literally
a-
someone's bedroom.
Yeah, in the bed is a fairly tall for the species goblin, who is also very corpulent.
Corpulent? Oh, fat.
Big, round, tall goblin. Who just looks
Okay.
over at you and screams, "Intruders!"
I smack him upside the head with a hammer.
I smack him downside the head. We meet in the middle.
And boot to the head.
And with that, I think we'll call it for tonight.
Oh, no.
Ah,
and pick back up. I think we can do next week. I don't think that'll interfere with any Christmas stuff.
No, that's 20th. The Christmas game.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think that's a good place to stop, and I find that I could do a little better on these 3-hour games than I do 4-hour games. I start to lose momentum after in the 4th hour.
And we start to lose focus.